have to necessarily see it. Take a deep breath. And whenever the spirit moves, we are ready. First word.
Never give up. As a teenager, I was inspired by the book Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. The lead female was Dagny Taggart, who was a very determined woman. And as a teenager, I really needed that kind of inspiration. Her actions, she was in charge of a railroad at a time when men ran things. And her actions led me to believe that no matter what, I could do whatever I needed to do. And that I could overcome any hurdle that stood in my way. Even the fact that I did not have a degree of any kind. As a result, I entered the workforce fresh from high school. Hi, my name is Laura, and today I'm going to share my determination to conquer life's challenges in order for you to get to know me better. Starting with my time at Hughes Aircraft, recovering from head injuries, and share with you my future goals. First, I'd like to tell you about the time at Hughes so you can see how determined I am to succeed in everything I do. At 21, I was a secretary for Hughes. While there, I taught myself how to build databases and program. By 24, I was hired by Rockwell International to repair and run their $3 billion worth of money in place savings plan. And by 32, I started a private consulting firm for large companies like Northrop, LAPD, Bott, and many other Fortune 50 companies. My determination to conquer and succeed in all I do allowed me to take one job and build a very successful career out of it. Now that I've told you a bit about my early career, I want to tell you how I handled recovering from my car accidents, so you can see how determined I am to get through life.
Laura,
in 2002,
really quick, do you think that you would feel comfortable trying without the podium? And holding the...
over here.
Sure, go ahead and grab your piece of paper.
Okay.
And... Oh, you feel comfortable there? Sure,
okay?
absolutely.
Just
I would fold your paper
Okay.
and then in half to where you can see it on either side. You can always unfold it and turn it over when it comes to the next part.
Okay.
But hold it, because I think that even in one hand, there you go. I think that may, let's just see how this goes in the next one, and we'll look at it again.
So now that I've told you a bit about my early career, I want to tell you how I handled recovering from car accidents so you can see what a determined person I am. In 2002, I was rear-ended, which resulted in head injury. I went to rehab to learn to relearn to walk, talk, write, think, everything. I had scrambled brain. It was terrible. The next year, I found out about Santa Monica's head injury program and joined that, where I took effort classes so that I could keep a structure in my life because I really missed working. I was really happy that I made that change in my life. Over the years, I slowly recovered a lot of my abilities, but 9 years later, I got hit again, and everything I'd recovered from came back, and I had to relearn to walk and talk and everything again. This time, it took about 3 years before I could get back to SMC. I was really frustrated after the second accident. But I really had to move past that because life keeps coming. So I made a determination that I had to figure out what I was going to do with my life. As a result, knowing I could do anything I set my mind to, I set a goal to get a degree and keep working so that I could get back into the workforce. Now that I told you about my determination to get through the car accidents, I'll tell you about my future goals.
Go ahead and take a huge deep breath. Everybody, let's take one right along with it. Ready? Let's take a deep breath in. And then let's breathe all of our positive energy. Who here isn't flabbergasted, moved, and motivated simply from hearing the fact that Laura's gone through both of these challenges and is standing in front of us today doing this speech?
Is or isn't?
Oh, who is? Let's go with is. There we go.
Sorry.
Yeah, nope. If we said isn't, don't you dare raise your hand right now.
I'm so sorry. I did not realize how emotional.
You don't have to be sorry. The best, we'll talk about where this goes, but let's bring it home with the positive. Let's see what we're looking forward to.
Now that I told you about my determination to get through my car accidents, I'm going to tell you about my future goals. I'm taking now 15 units in the semester, and I'm working to complete my AA because I did set a goal to get a degree. And then after my AA, I look forward to transferring to Long Beach State. After that, I look forward to getting back into building systems and doing what I've done all my life. Today, as I draw my speech to a close, I'm reflecting what I shared so that you could get to know me better. My huge job, my head injuries, and my future goals. And I'm thinking about the story of Dagny. She may have inspired me to be the determined person I am, but I continue to grow and push forward because of the person I've become. And I like that. Never give up, and never give up on yourself.